Okay, angles of triangles. New vocabulary. Well, really the only one that you were interested in this time is auxiliary line. Okay, now an auxiliary line is any line that you put in that is parallel with one side of the triangle that you're working on. Okay, auxiliary line. We'll come up to exterior and remote interior angles in a few minutes. So now we're doing the triangle angle sum theory. Well, you know, and you have known for quite a while now, that all three angles added together must equal 180 degrees. Okay, now also in the diagram, this is your auxiliary line, a line that's been added into the triangle to make parallel lines. As you can see now, we've got the notation for parallel lines. The moment you see parallel lines, now you can start looking at your linear pairs, your alternate interior angles, your same side, your consecutive angles, etc., etc. So look for adding a parallel line to one of your sides. Okay, and as you can see in this triangle angle sum theory, you're making proofs. Again, this is quite a long one. You won't have these basically in any air exams. Or you will have just part of it missing. So, but here is a proof. Have a look at it. See all the things that they're doing in the textbook, which you will need to do similar things as you go through each part of this exercise. So let's have a look at this diagram. For a start, here you see, you know that you've got vertical angles, so angle 2 must also be 78. So you can easily find angle 1 by 78, add 61 and subtract it from 180. Similarly, for your triangle ABC, 180 take away the sum of 20 plus 78. You can come up with whatever the answers are for angle 3 and angle 1. Okay, so here's question number 1, going back to what you've done. Let's have a look at question number 1. You've got this triangle with 63 and 59. Well, you know you've got a sum of 180. And you're going to minus from that your 63 plus 59. So 63 and 59 is 122, so 180 subtract the 122, you are finished with 58 degrees. Simple, easy, but yes, as you can see, this is question number 1. They do get slightly more difficult as you're going on. See what you can do. Okay, how does this work? The exterior angle theorem. Well, let's have a look. We're looking at angle 4 and how that links in with angle 1 and 3. Well, we know that angle 2 and angle 4 are a linear pair supplementary, so angle 4, whatever the value is at angle 4, you subtract that away from 180, you get angle 2. Well, angle 1 and 3, if you add these two together, must equal whatever angle 4 is, because angle 2 is going to be the same whether it's a linear pair or, in this case, the angle sum theorem, both of them are 180 degrees. So if you go back to the theorem, angle A and angle B, which is this guy and this guy, if you add those two guys together, it must equal whatever angle 1 is, the angle theorem. Okay, you've always done flowcharts, and again, this is your proof with your angle flowchart. So, you know, whatever you are given is always what you're going to start with, and whatever you need to find must always be the conclusion. Working either way, it doesn't matter, you will still get back from ABC, triangle ABC, right down to the angle A and angle B must be equal to angle 1. So here's example 2, and we know that these two angles added together must equal this guy. Well, here's a bit of basic algebra to go for it. So x plus 50 must equal, because they are the same, it's you putting the expression together to make an equation. Solve for x, okay? And be careful, because it's not always going to be x. Sometimes it's going to be 2x, 3x, 4x, etc. or 2x minus 5. Make sure once you've got x, you check the question whether it needs the value of x or whether you've got to plug it back in again. So let's have a look at it. Question number 3. Okay, you know that angle 2 plus 32 degrees must equal 112. Okay, subtract away, so angle 2 will equal 112, subtract 32. Okay, so angle 2 must equal, according to what we've got here, 80 degrees. Okay, so example 3, look for information. Well, you know this guy here, which is TZY, is 90 degrees. That's this guy here. Okay, and you know that angle 1 plus 52 degrees must equal 90, because obviously you've got 180 degrees, subtract your 90 degrees. So angle 1 and 52 must equal 90 degrees. Solving, angle 1 in this case is 38. Keep it simple, do the math. Okay, so here's question number 5. What do we know with question number 5? Well, we know that angle 1 must equal angle 3 plus angle 4 by the definition. Okay, so we know that angle 1 is 102, and that must equal 53 plus angle 4. So all we're doing now is subtracting 53 from 102, and we will finish up with angle 4 equals what, 49 degrees.